Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to share a simple demonstration of how to send notes via MQTT and web-researcherjs. So say you have two devices, this is device 1 on the left and device 2 on the right, and you want to share notes as you're reading a web page amongst these two devices. You can do that with web-researcherjs by first enabling web-researcherjs on both these devices. So hit the bookmarklet on both these devices. That'll load the JavaScript libraries, and then if you do Control-4 on one of the devices, you can set up an MQTT server. You can use some of the default values that the app comes with, or you can always just give a separate host name, a port, a username, password, and a topic to publish it. Now we'll try to connect to the server, and then once it's connected, it'll give you that green button, green notification. So this device 1 has been connected to the MQTT server. So now let's go to device 2 and do the same, Control-4. And then try to give in the same port, host name, and port details that we gave for device 1. So okay, there we go. So both these devices are now connected to the server. Now you can start sharing notes among these two devices. So let's say you are on device 1 and you want to make a note. Let's say Control-1, this is note from device 1, and you want to share this note that you just made to this device 2. So you can do that by hitting this arrow key here. It says send note via MQTT, and then if I do that, you'll see that same note appears on device 2 as well. Now you can, if you're on device 2 and you see this note and you want to just move it across, you can hit down on the shift key and just move this note somewhere, or you can just resize it to your favorite size. So if you now let's say you're on device 2 and you want to you make a note. This is a device 2 note, and you want to share this note onto the other device. Now you can do that by hitting the arrow key again, and you'll see that note that you just made on device 2 is also now reflected on device 1. Now it only sends note if you hit the arrow mark on the note, so that way you have some so it doesn't share all the notes that are there. It's only if you wanted to share it. So let's say you are let's say you receive this note from device 2, but when you don't want to save it, you want to delete this note. So you can do that by just right clicking on a note, and then it'll ask you, are you really sure if you want to delete this? And if you hit OK, it will delete that note. So that's pretty much it. So this is a very simple demonstration of how you can use MQTT and web-researcherjs to share notes among two devices. And one key requirement, of course, is that both of these devices are on the same URL. This doesn't work if the script checks if the URL of both the devices matches, and if they don't, it doesn't share these notes. But as long as they're connected to the same URL, you can share these notes and among these two devices, and do a lot of interesting things with it. So that's pretty much it. That's a very simple demo of how to use MQTT and web-researcherjs. Bye bye.